Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to today's Train Sim World 2 / Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We're going to be doing double duties here. We are going to start off in the Nippon Gallery Cab Car, if I can talk. We're going to do this baby bullet service from San Jose to San Francisco. So probably about 3 or 4 stops along the way, I think. Shouldn't take very long. Then we're going to pop right over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to do a flight from, it's in the description. I'm not even going to try to remember what I put in there, but I know we're going from Northeast Florida Regional to Jacksonville Executive. Yep, in the Cessna 172. Alright, so let's get in here, get this set up, and we will be not airborne, but we will be on the way. Get everything set up. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday morning. So, starting just a few minutes early. Let's see the door. Oops. That side. So let's get that. Doors unlocked. Our switches on. Lights. Marker light. Crossing light. Where's the bell? We gotta get the bell off. Otherwise that's gonna drive me nuts this morning. List of passenger. Got released. Doors closed. It's already morning time. I don't think we need the full beams on there. So yeah, we're running a little bit behind this. Well, we're running a little bit early this morning. Not behind, early. I don't know why I keep doing that. Probably because I'm thinking of the controls in Flight Simulator. We will, once we get to first destination. Oh, crap, see? Yeah, look at, we're already, come on. Oh. This is not how I wanted to start things. I got it. Alright. I should reset the system here, I believe. So yeah, there's another train that took off in front of us. Right there. So why would... I'm kind of curious as to why they would release us from the... hello Josh, hello Amela. From the station if there was another service that just took off in front of us. It doesn't make much sense. Alright. Got the F-40 there crawling into San Jose. So yeah, quick morning this morning. Well, it was going to be a quick morning this morning. But of course So yeah, I got up this morning thinking that the update would be today. I guess it's going to happen on Thursday. I don't know. And maybe I was hopeful that it was going to be out today so I could just get it downloaded and all that. But yeah, nothing there. So we are going to Sunnyvale first. Of course, we have another red right there because that other train is probably maybe going to be stopping there. Let's see if we can find it. If it's not here, where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. It's later. Oh, all right. That's what I thought too, but I thought, well, let me just be up early just in case, and that way I can get it going. Of course, it's going to be going on. I won't be here then, possibly, and when it starts to download. So hopefully my automatic updates, it just happens while I'm downtown. Okay, so I'm not losing my. I thought for sure it was going to be today. Then I'm like, well, knowing them, it's not going to be till later. And I should have just gone back to bed when it didn't start downloading right away, but I didn't, of course. As I've been trying to upload this video of these veterans playing music so that they can kind of see what they do, you know, who they are, the people who are in charge overall the project. It's their decision, and I guess, I don't know, I'm trying to do, it feels like I'm doing a million things at one time. I feel bad I missed Mick's F1 live stream yesterday, the 2 races. I totally spaced on that. I feel bad about that. And then when I was thinking about today, and I'm like, well, I want to fly, but if we go to the West Coast, if we go right away after we're done here, it's going to be too dark, and we won't have any sunrise. So I had to move the flight to Florida. So yeah, I feel like I'm going a million miles an hour, and it's not good. Oh, there's an MP-15 moving around. Maybe gonna go grab some. Yeah, this is yeah, we got one, and I bet you it's going to stop it. And it's just like slowly chugging along, so we got to be. This is not how I wanted things to start today. I was really hoping we were going to get we were just going to be able to zip right up to San Francisco, nail our stops, and then you know. So, I don't know. And then hop over to Flight Sim. Let's take a look real quick. What is our scheduled stop? Sunnyvale, Palo Alto, Redwood City. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on the time so that I have time to clean up and get out the door. I think in these, it shouldn't have been. There was no plan for me to have to go downtown today for a meeting about the Veterans Project. Initially, we were supposed to talk on the phone. Yeah. Well, I don't mind it if I don't have, like if there's not a sense of urgency already in the real world, then I don't mind it. But, I didn't even think that it would be something we would have to worry about this morning. Oh, we're going via. Oh, we got a via point coming up, and then we stop in Sunnyvale. Oh, okay. I see. I'm all over the place this morning. Oh man. Yeah. Initially, we were going to talk on the phone about the Veterans Project, and then he said, "Oh no, come down to the office," and I'm like, "Okay." I mean, I don't know that there's really a reason. I feel like I'm going to be wasting my time going all the way down there. Like I don't know what we, if I had my own vehicle or whatever, then I'd have no problem with it. But either I have to walk or I have to take the bus, and I don't have the ability to take the bus today. So I got to hoof it again. That's another 7.5 mile walk today. I mean, yeah, I'm glad for the exercise, but if I get there and it's just, if we're going to sit around and shoot the breeze and it's nothing productive, then I'm going to be upset. Anyways, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. It's just I'm frustrated. And I feel like I've got a million things going on, and all that kind of stuff. I think next week is the next major update for Microsoft Flight Sim, and I was looking at my storage space. I had to remove Farm Sim because I almost had nothing left since I've gotten Microsoft Flight Sim, and I'm gonna have to get one of those external drives for my Xbox. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of space really quick. It's crazy. Well, it's just, I feel like I've taken on more than what I originally had expected to. And, if it's going to drive me crazy, I want to be compensated for my craziness. So, yeah, it's... without that, it's just, it makes it harder, because then it's like, okay, I feel like it's a worthwhile project, don't get me wrong, but, if I'm going to spend the time to do stuff, I want to be, I've spent too many times where I've, just volunteered, and then at the end, nothing happens, or there's no, nothing significant comes out of it, and it's like, okay, what did I do this for? Or, what was the intent? Or, So no, I have to be clear about, you know, if I'm going to take all this load on, then there needs to be some sort of financial compensation. You know, so, but yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. But hopefully we'll have a nice flight along the Florida coast this morning. We'll make sure we have some clear weather. I think this is the train that we were following. Yeah, I think so. Let's double check up the line here. Yeah, I think that was the one we were waiting to bypass. So we just passed it. So now we can speed up a little bit and try to make up some time. Ugh. I don't even know what I was going to say about story time today. I had an idea, and now I don't even remember what it was. Anyways, all right, there's our via point. Oh, look at that. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You put a via point and then you have the... Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. All right, you know what, folks? We're not even going to... No, screw this. We're just going to go fly. I don't care. I'm sorry. This is just... That made absolutely no sense. Why would you put a via point and I'm speeding along and then right there? That made no sense. Screw it. We're going to go... I'm not even going to try to pretend to understand what in the world just happened. I'm sorry. This is just... Let's go... Fly. Screw it. I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. Let's just go fly. Screw it. That made no sense. We're just going to go fly. I'm not even... We almost spad and then that silly crap happens? No, I'm not even going to give you the... I'm not even going to waste my time on there. Let's go fly.
Tower Cessna 237 ready at runway 13 departure to the east.
Cessna 237 altimeter 29.9 rate wind 183 at 26. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 13.
All right, so I kind of graduated from the
Cessna
152. The 172 is a... I feel much more stable kind of a plane. Let's change our weather. We don't want it live. We want clear skies. There we go. So let's get the parking brake off. Let's get the throttle on, and let's go. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to understand why that just happened. The via point should have been farther south, you know, along the tracks if they were going to put one. Alright, so where we're near...
Cessna 237, continue for east departure.
is
St.
St.
Augustine
Augustine,
Tower, Cessna
actually.
237, continue for
Yep,
east
there we
departure.
go. Yeah, that's where I'm thinking, Josh. I think that it's in the wrong location. Maybe, I don't know. Like that just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. It's done. It's over with. I don't even care right now. I'm just. So really quick, St. Augustine is one of the oldest cities in America. And you can visit there. They have a historic district. It's really nice. There is, and I was hoping to fly over it, but you can see or visit the old Spanish fort in St. Augustine. Yeah. That's true, Josh. I had to look into what you said. Yeah, it could have been that via point doesn't even need to be there. Like, I don't know if it was just because they wanted to add in the extra 500 points, but why would you put a via point right outside of the station you're going to stop at? That doesn't make any sense. So we're just going to just forget that even happened. It's nothing but a hot mess, so now, of course, here where I live, it's a little bit lighter than what is showing in the game. Like the sun is up a little bit more already. Only had to go to 2,100 feet, but we're still climbing.
Cessna 237 leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
St. Augustine Tower, Cessna 237, frequency change.
Warning, Mick.
Jacksonville approach.
Oh,
Cessna
I just
237
noticed
is
your...
type Cessna Skyhawk 3 miles east of St. Augustine.
Yeah, we just had an
2,500
issue
feet.
already this morning
Request
on
flight following.
Cessna 237 Jacksonville approach. Squawk 0506.
Squawk 0506, Cessna
Peninsula
237.
corridor. We had a via point, and then right there was the station to stop at in Sunnyvale, so we went way past the station because I couldn't stop in time. I'm not even going to mess with that nonsense this morning. We're just going to come here and fly up the coast, and then we're going to end it, and that's going to be it for today, folks. I'm sorry. This is just, for whatever reason, today is just not a good day, and I don't know why, and maybe I shouldn't have streamed today. It's just, yeah, I don't know, but so anyway, you can drive I think this is the A1A freeway right along here. From Jacksonville, you can take the A1A down to St. Augustine. It's a really nice drive, pretty scenic. But yeah, you can go, if you go to St. Augustine, they have the Spanish Fort. You should be able to, I don't know if you can do the tour of that. And then you also have a lot of haunted tours. They take you around to some of the spots where ghosts apparently have been seen and stuff like that. And then the tour I took years ago, they have like the old jail. You go in there and they talk about the history of the jail and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty entertaining. Yeah, I will, Milla. It's just, I don't know. Today just seems to be an off day, and it's just like I said, I feel like I've got a million things going on, and so. But yeah, this is the Cessna I was telling you about, Mick. That has it's the 172. It's a little bit larger, feels a little bit more stable than the 152. You don't have to necessarily put the flaps down for takeoff. It's got a pretty large enough wing area as it is. That's the one thing I noticed. Like anytime, normally in the 152 we have at least a little bit of the flaps down already for takeoff. But here it seems like a large enough wing area that you don't even need the flaps. So we're on our way to Jacksonville Executive. That's a little south of the actual international airport there in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a really, really nice area, I think. It's one of those places that I've often thought about if I'm going to retire. That's, well, not if or when I retire. I'd like to move down there. Florida has a very large veteran community. So yeah, it's plus they do have one of the best Hooters restaurants there. Yeah, it's pretty stable. It seems fairly easy to trim out. It's not too bad. It doesn't feel all wonky like the 152, where the 152 seems very light. I know we had the aerobatic one, the one that we flew around San Francisco the other day, that seemed to do very well. But this is a pretty solid plane, and it does have all the avionics. It does have a autopilot system. I tried it yesterday real quick before I went to bed. It doesn't seem to make much sense. It's not very intuitive. Whereas in some of the other planes, it's kind of where things are, what to do, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's a pretty good, once you fly around in the 152 a few times, if you want something a little bit larger, but you're not ready for the day or TBM, like obviously I wasn't, it's a pretty solid plane. It's a little bit more roomy. It's got 2 seats in the back there. There you go. So you have a little bit of cabin space for 2 passengers. Listen, yeah, I want to get the 737 as well, Abella. Eventually, that's on my wish list. So, yeah. So yeah, quick stream this morning. Sorry folks, I was hoping that we were going to have a good run on Peninsula Corridor this morning. We're going to have to try that again. Maybe we'll try that again tomorrow when I don't feel like I got a million things going on today. So on the glide to the runway today. Nice, Mick. Yeah, now that you're here, Mick, I apologize. I missed your F1 streams yesterday doing Pulse in your second race there in the Formula One game. Hopefully it went much better than the first race. I'll have to watch the videos at some point. What was I going to say? Yeah, I totally spaced on that yesterday. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna land here, and that's gonna wrap it up. We'll retry Peninsula Corridor tomorrow, and we'll just do a limited stop service. And, try to have some fun with that. Now I think, because that looks like our runway right there that I can see the ILS lights on. But we are close enough, I think we should get our pattern approach. There we go, Jacksonville Executive.
Great Tower Cessna 237 is 9 miles southeast, 3,100 feet with Mike to land.
Cessna 237, Great Tower. Altimeter 29.9 or 2.276 at tree. Make straight in runway tree 2.
Make straight in runway tree 2 Cessna 237.
Okay, why aren't... Oh, wait a second. I thought I changed this. Alright, let's get our... There we go. Okay. Alright, I feel like we can just kind of get into the pattern right here. Hang a right, although it's going to be a bit... much to try to deal with. So we're going to cut across the pattern here, come back around into the pattern, and we're going to land this thing. Actually, I think we've got enough time. I think we can do it. Let's do it. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I will make, Yeah,
Cleared to
I'll
land
get it
runway
sorted.
32
It's just,
Cessna 237.
I don't know, today just seemed like one of those off days that I didn't think it was going to be. I had to, I had to modify some things, but I thought, okay, everything will work out. And yeah, so we'll give this a corridor another try tomorrow. But it seems like we're on a good glide path. Like we're losing altitude, but we're not. It's not like we're just dropping like a stone out of the sky here. We gotta clear those ILS flights. There we are.
Cessna 237, turn next taxiway.
There we are.
Cessna 237, contact ground on 121.8.
Going to 121.8 Cessna 237.
Let's get our flaps up. Yeah, I was looking at that, Mick, or Amela. Yeah, I like that they
Ground Cessna
have different
237 taxi to parking.
Cessna 237
different
taxi to
liveries and all that for the
parking by taxiway Bravo.
aircraft.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo Cessna 237.
The only thing about this plane that I'm still struggling a little bit with is on the approach when I go full flaps to help slow down. Even when you cut the engine, there's still enough speed that you can easily... Let's go. Look how it shot kind of back up in the air there for a second. That's the one thing that I struggle with so far on this, is getting the flaps right and getting the speed right as we come in. Because either I slow down and I lose too much altitude too quickly, or, you know, here I cut the power, but when I went full flaps, it still lifted up. So we still kind of drifted or floated there for a moment. So, yeah, thank you, Mick. I appreciate that. That was a pretty solid landing. We didn't have any major bumps or whatever. Anything crazy like that. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Let's see if we can nail our stop here. Of course not. We got to go a little bit more forward. Oh, come on. I think it's saying I gotta turn left just a smidge. I guess. Alright, let's stop the engine. Now, that's the other thing, too, on here, there is no, like, shutdown procedure for... Oh, there is. Secure. There we go. Ta-da. Alright, so, that's going to be it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So, back to normal tomorrow. Sorry that today was not normal. So yeah, we'll get in and do another service on Peninsula Corridor. Hopefully, much better than the one that we started to do this morning and just got out of control. So, and then we'll be back on the West Coast. Or maybe, let's see, what else could we do? Let's go back here. Let's just see what other flights, areas we could fly one in around. Oh, thank you, Mick. I appreciate that. Let's see. How about we do... Yeah, see, it's not... It's weird it's not caught up... Oh, yeah, the time is off. That's why. This should be... It's 12 there, not 11 universal time. Oh, maybe that's an hour behind you guys, so the UTC code is probably correct. Is that... Oh, that's the Marine Corps Air Station. We can't fly there. Oh. You know what? Tomorrow we'll fly... from Savannah. Let's just take a look here. Savannah Hilton Head. We'll take off at runway 1. And, ooh, there's thunderstorms in Savannah right now. And we'll fly up to Charleston. Where did it go? Oh, that's the Air Force Base. Can't fly there. Charleston Executive. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow we'll just do another East Coast tour. Yeah, about an hour flight tomorrow. Yeah, we'll stick with this, and we'll stay on the East Coast for a little bit, but we'll take off the crazy weather so we have some nice. Let's just take a look at our nav log. What are we expected? We're expected to go about 6,300 feet, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. yeah, that should be okay. We'll come along the coast here and land in Charleston. We'll see if we can. I don't know if there's any. There is no. I don't see any sort of points of interest along the way. But we'll talk a little bit about Charleston along the way. Hilton Head. I've been there quite a few times. Been to the car show out here. I'm trying to think. It's on a golf course. I'm trying to remember where it was. Probably not far from this. Probably this golf course right here, because it was probably not far from the airport. Most of the concourses they're usually almost always near a small airport. So yeah, we'll take a trip up the coast here, just so we have some nice sunlight in the morning. It'll be kind of bright and sunny. And yeah, we'll just take off straight out of here and climb. What did I say? 6,300. Yeah. So yeah, it should be a good flight, and then we'll go right on into Charleston. So it should be a straight in. Once we get, I think that's probably our timed approach right there. We'll call for our landing instructions, and it should be a straight approach, kind of like what we just had before. So actually, if we're right about here on the timed approach, it should give us our pattern entry straight in. It shouldn't have to fly around or nothing like that. So it should be a straight in approach. So that worked out pretty well, I think. So yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, look at that cloud. Well, of course, we won't be flying in the storms and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. Sorry that it's not the usual chipper morning stream sort of thing. So that's going to be it for today. I will see you tomorrow morning, usual time, Peninsula Corridor. We'll give it another go, and then we'll go flying at 9. So anyway, that's going to be it. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.